Hello and welcome, most esteemed viewer, to this Kicking Joub Plays Drunk episode. Now, as this is the first episode I've ever made, I suppose an explanation is in order. In this series, I, Kicking Joub, or Joub, as I am also known as, play a game drunk. Usually blind, but for the first episode I have decided to get some experience with the game. So, let us press the new game button and let's see how things go. Now, I wish the game had, the game of course being Mafia 1, in case some of you haven't noticed yet, and I suppose this is a spoiler for those of you who are waiting for the title screen coming along later on in this intro screen. But this game is in fact Mafia 1 from the year 2002. Such an exciting year, I can barely remember any of it, but as you can see we got full of 3D graphics and sandbox gameplay. And a rather decent music. And all that good stuff. Now, this game is based around starting out on the bottom of the Mafia. And here we are at the Mafia title screen. I'm using it now. And yeah, now we'll start out doing all kinds of random jobs and eventually we'll climb up the ladder of the Mafia and hopefully we'll rise up to be important people. Before that, however, it is time for rather tedious, boring and horrible jobs, all of which shall be showed in this gameplay and let's play, whatever you wanna call it. I mean, at the end of the day I'll just call it drunk play. That's what it is after all. So, yeah, I mean, if you've been paying any attention, the game's basically made by Eastern Europeans. That, assuming that my name recognition is not horribly off. And, yeah, it probably isn't. And I gotta admit, they've done a pretty great job for a 2002 the game. And the game really does give you a feel of being a part of the Mafia and rising through the ranks and all that good nonsense that doesn't really happen in real life, where you just get shot by a random druggie on the streets. I should also point out that this video will be, without a doubt, rated mature for swearing and drug references and alcohol references and all of that, so I can say all of this without much of a concern. Now, as you can see, we are following around this character. Now, this character is not in fact a protagonist, it is a part of the Mafia family. I haven't played the game further than actually confirming that I can get it to record properly and not fuck everything up, though those things I will fuck up inevitably. But yeah, here we are at the switch from video to gameplay, and it is rather jarring. So, let's see if the audio sets up.
Can I join you?
No, it seriously doesn't. But enjoy anyway. Have fun. 2002, great year.
Sorry for the delay, but I didn't want anybody seeing me, if you know what I mean.
What can I get you, sir?
Just a coffee.
Coming right up. It's not my habit to sit with people like you.
Got a business proposition for you, Detective.
I ain't no businessman. And even if I were, I wouldn't be doing business with the likes of you.
I don't usually do business with your kind either. But this is a bit of a strange deal. Good for you and your superiors, and good for me. It concerns a certain kind of trade.
Trade?
Well, let's just say that I hold a high position in a not-so-legal organization. It's just the kind of organization people such as yourself would like to know a lot about. And I, on the other hand, for certain reasons don't want...
Your coffee, sir.
Thanks. I have my own personal reasons why I don't want to be associated with this organization. It ain't too easy to leave this kind of business, if you know what I mean.
I think I know where you're coming from. You'll get a bullet in your head if you don't disappear quickly, right?
That's not the only reason. Got any kids, Detective? I've got a wife and daughter. I don't want them to have any problems because of me.
Yeah, well, I ain't just gonna hand out protection to any wop crook. You should have thought about them kids before, 'cause I...
Sure. Listen, I don't want something for nothing. So here's the deal. Does the name Salieri mean anything to you?
Salieri? It damn well does. You got something in common with him?
You could say that. I've worked for him for several years. Now he wants to rub me out. If you protect my family and me, I'll tell you everything. Names, dates, accounts, everything. Enough to put him away for life.
I ain't Santa Claus. If I go to the chief with this, I need to know everything you know. And I have to be sure you'll testify in court.
Sure. If you ain't in a hurry, I'll tell you my whole story. And all the deals I worked on over the years.
Okay. I've got time, and I'm listening.
Right, here we are at a random loading screen. Very short loading screen at that. Installed an SSD. And we're a taxi
I used to be
driver.
a taxi driver. Even though I wasn't making much and I worked from dawn to dusk, I was glad to be working.
Oh yes, the straight man of the story, the protagonist, I
It was
suppose.
a bad time and some other people were worse off than me.
Yes, I suppose the people being shot at by machine pistols. Always
That
off.
very taxi that drew Salieri's people to me in the first place.
No, I think what drew them to you was being the single vehicle in the street at the time. But I suppose being a taxi kind of helped.
One day I was on my break and I was just hanging out. Suddenly I heard a tremendous crash.
Sam! They got me! Damn it!
Climb up and move. There's a taxi. We'll be okay.
It was clear to me that these guys had to get out of there fast, so I thought it was best to cooperate, rather than ending up with a hole in my head.
Move it. Come on.
Where to?
Anywhere! Fast! I hope you're damn fast. Faster than Sam here was.
I burned rubber out of there like a bat out of hell. It didn't matter where, just away from those gentlemen who were chasing my new customers.
Now listen carefully. You gotta shake these clowns.
Alright, let's try and make a getaway, shall we?
Step on it.
Let's see if we can make them crash. Yes, we made them crash. Maybe that'll help. Now I have played through this section before, so I know where I'm going. I am
Faster.
going in this general direction towards the downtown area,
Another bag full of holes or what?
but I don't know if I can lose my chasers here.
Step on it.
Hopefully I can. I mean, let's see if I can make him crash into something like that light pole. Yes, excellent. Excellent. Right. Let's just drive straight ahead right here and turn left, then turn left again, and hopefully that'll
Jesus Christ!
get us
You don't
into
even
the
make
clear.
sense. You'll kill us yourself.
Can't you go any faster?
We're finished.
My taxi!
I'm spilling blood over here and you're driving like an old lady?
No, that'll in fact not get us in the clear.
They're still on our tail.
Well, this is slightly awkward.
Slower you drive,
Oh,
more
oh,
blood
oh,
you're
I
getting on your
failed.
sheets.
Right, let's just retry that. I apologize, I've played through this section 4 times without failure, and this is the first time I've
I used to be a taxi
failed.
driver.
I'll
Even
just
though I wasn't-
skip the
Now listen
cutscene.
carefully.
No
We gotta
reason
shake
watching
the
it
ground
again.
behind us. If you don't do it, then we're
Oh.
done for. That includes you. Step on it, kid.
Right, well, let's make them crash into the light pole.
Move it if you want to
Let's
save your own ass.
cut across this courtyard here. Let them crash into the
Step on it or
crew
we're done for.
tree.
Idiot, go!
Make some fancy pants
Going
turns.
slower than a trolley car.
I'm only human.
Make them crash in that. Oh dear god. Oh. Oh. Crashing of myself over here. And hopefully we can make it in this direction. I don't know. Oh, it's jump. No, it's not a jump. Okay, I think I've made it.
Great! We made it!
Good work, brother. Now take us to Salieri's bar. I'll show you the way.
Yes, I have indeed made it. Once more. Now, I must point out that I have checked and I have to this day not found a subtitle option, though that would be rather useful. So you are confined to my promise of trying to shut up whenever the characters are actually speaking. Which, you know, might or might not hold up all as well, because this is the Joub plays drunk gameplay after all, and I am not to be held responsible for the things I say or do in these videos. Right. Well, this is incredibly boring and laborious, and any halfway sensible Let's Play would cut all of this out. However, I'm not a halfway sensible Let's Player, so I'll just leave all of this in. Because I'm sure this will increase your viewing quality of the video. I'll probably put in a, like, whatchamacallit, annotation to where the action picks up again, so you can just skip. Oh, oh. You can skip on right ahead to the action instead of watching all of me screwing around. But at the end of the day, screwing around is part of what makes this game what this game
Taking a
is.
bit long, ain't it?
So I suppose leaving the screwing around might live in a part of the game. After all, this channel is very much about that pure gaming experience on a subpar rig, and I just crashed again. Amazing. Right, yes. Let's see if we can make it across the bridge without the bridge actually going up again. I've had that happen a few times. I've been test recording this game, and looks like the bridge is in fact going to stay down, so we should be making it to the Salieri's bar just fine. You can see it on the bridge. Oh, fuck, nope. Okay. A little bit of a spin right there, but you can see Salieri's bar on the map. It's just south of us, so we'll just make our way over there and wrap up this episode, and we'll continue the next episode from Salieri's bar. Yeah, this bit is extremely boring. Like, there is seriously nothing happening here. Whoever designed this bit is a moron. But here we are at Salieri's pub.
Finally, we're home. Wait here, friend. Sam will get you a little something from Mr. Salieri.
Yes, and now we'll get paid.
Thanks for your help.
I have no idea where the money limit or money shower is, money cap is. But it's probably somewhere in the game. We'll see, eventually. Now, this bit of course has no dialogue. After all, it is just like our main protagonist, who I've decided to call Evil Joub. After all, he is running around or driving around rampaging through the city in a taxi and will inevitably gun down several dozen people, which would point out to him being evil. He also smokes. Anyone who smokes is automatically evil, so don't smoke, because smoking makes you evil. Very simple.
Mr. Salieri would like to thank you as well as myself and Paulie. It's compensation for the damage to your car and your services. It should be enough.
Yes, of course. Thanks. Give my regards to Mr. Salieri.
Mr. Salieri wants you to know that he is very grateful to you. If you ever need anything, you can come back and ask for help, because Mr. Salieri doesn't forget about friends who have helped him out. If you're interested, maybe we could find a job for you here, and it would pay well. We always have positions for guys as good as you.
Okay, okay. I'll think about it. Thanks, really thanks. I'd better go to fix the car and so on.
All right, I understand. Just think about it. And I hope it's clear that this matter is only between ourselves. You take care, kid.
Right. It seems like the Mafia is offering me a bunch of money and...
When I opened the envelope, I almost had a heart attack. There was more than it would cost to do the repairs. But I didn't for a minute think about their offer. I didn't want to join some criminals, even if they had all the money in the world. It's better to be poor and alive than rich and dead, right? I was going to get my cab repaired and try to forget it all as soon as possible. As my mother always said, you can never predict what God has in store for you.
Right. As it seems, the low poly me is deciding to not take the money.
Hey, could you take me to the church downtown, please?
Okay, okay.
And it seems like I'm stuck driving people around just for the hell of it. Right, well, I'll just take this grab drive and I'll wrap up this video whenever I get to the church, which should not take too long. But, as I was saying, it seems like I'll probably taking up the job for the Mafia. I mean, the game is called Mafia, after all, so it would be rather weird if I didn't take job. So yeah, we'll just drive over to downtown church. I will see if we can actually get into the church, as hilarious as that would be. I haven't really ever gotten further than this, I mean, with my test recordings, because, well, I never saw any reason to get any further than this, because, well, you know, it records just fine.
Do you know how to drive?
Oh god, oh god. Okay, right. I did not flip. Horribly anyway. So we'll just get over to the church and we'll wrap up this episode. Next episode we'll start off at the church, where we'll probably pick up another passenger. I may have just run over the other passenger I would have picked up. But that's barely relevant. Maybe one of these days the game will decide that I have actually arrived at the destination.
Thanks.
Yes.
Here's the fare.
Here we are. And this is where we wrap up. We'll start off the next episode right.
I need to go to the hospital. You are.
No problem.
Right here, driving to the hospital. Excellent.
All right.
See you next episode.